Hello, welcome students. So welcome to this week's lessons. Now this week we are looking at a very interesting topic and a very simple topic: variations. Okay. Now, so this topic we'll look at it step by step. And today the first part that we'll look at is on how to deal with direct variations. Okay. Now come with me. Let us see what is involved in direct variation. Now, so on the board here, we just have two examples, okay? And by the end, of these two examples, I know that you'll be able to solve any question involving direct variation. Now, when we talk of direct variation, we mean, when the variables are increasing or decreasing at the same time. Now, in direct variation, we use the symbol, okay? We use this symbol, which means it varies directly, okay? Now, this symbol, you replace it, okay? You later replace it with what? With equals k. Now, this k is your constant variation. Now, what do we mean? Let's say, for example, if we say y varies directly to what? To x. So you're going to say y varies directly with what? With x. Okay? That is the symbol that you use. Okay? And then this symbol will later change it to what? To equals what? X. So this symbol changes, it will be introduced equals what? K, and then your x, you bring your x there. Of course, we know that this means the timers. Okay, so let us put this into practice. Let's go and look at our examples. Let's look at the examples that we have on the board. Now, y varies directly as the square of x, okay? Y varies directly as the square of x. And y is equals to 96, x is equals to 4. Find the value of constant k, okay? So we say solution. Our solution. A, they want us to find what? The constant, what? The k. So we're going to write in that y varies directly as the square of x. So this will be the square of x is like this, x squared. Okay? From there, what we do, what is our next step? We are going to remove the symbol, replace it with what? With equals what? K, and that will be like that. Okay? Hope you are following it. Okay. So now, from here, what do we do? We're going to replace with what we have been given in the question. So in the question, they are telling us that y is equals to 96. Okay. The k we don't know because it's what we are finding. Okay. 96. And then what is the x? The x are saying it is what? It is 4. So put 4 there and the square root there. Okay. So this will be equals 96 will be equal to, what is 4 squared? 4 times 4 is what? 16. And then if you say 16 times k, to give you 16k. So here we have 16k. Now, how do we make k the subject? We divide both sides by 16. So you're going to say divided by 16. Even here we divide by 16. So this 16 will cancel and that will cancel. Meaning that here you just remain with your constant variation k. So k will be equal to, how many times does 16 go in 96? It goes in 6 times. Okay. Meaning that is your answer. As simple as that. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Now, B. Find the value of y when x is equal to 5. Okay. Now, we're using this same equation that we have in the formula. So we're saying y is equal to, where there is a k, since we have found the value of k, which is 6. So where there is a k here, you will replace with what? With the 6 that you have found. Because now you know the value of what? Of k. So instead of us saying kx squared, we are going to say y is equal to, where there is a k, we replace with 6 because k is equal to 6. And then x squared. Okay, so this is the formula that we're going to be using to find even the other question. So, find the value of y when x is equals to 5. So we're going to say y is equals to 6. In brackets, we put 5 squared. Because they're saying x is equal to 5. So this will be y will be equals to 6 in brackets there. So 5 times 5. 5 squared, 5 times 5, it gives us 25. Now, this means 6 times 25. What is the answer? 6 times 5, it is 30. You write a 0, we carry a 3. 6 times 2, that is 12. Plus 3, it's 15. So the value of y when x is equal to 5, it is 150. Y is equal to 150. I hope that you're following. Let's go to the next one. C says, find the value of x when y is equal to 24. So we get our formula. Y is equal to 6x squared. Okay? Don't be lost. That is our formula. Now we replace. Y is equal to 24. So where there is y, we are putting a 24. So we say 24 is equals to 6x squared. Now, what do you do when you have this? You need to remain with the x squared here. So, meaning that we are going to divide both sides by 6. So, here we say this will be over 6 and here over 6. This 6 will cancel and that 6 will cancel. Therefore, have x squared will be equals to, how many times does 6 go in 24? It goes in 4 times. It goes in 4 times. Now, what you do when you reach here, you square root. For you to get rid of this square root, you're going to square root both sides. So, we're going to do this both sides. Now, what you need to know that when you square root a number, you are going to get 2 answers, a negative and a positive. Okay? So, this will cancel and the square root to do what will cancel. So, you remain with x will be equal to the square root of 4 is what is 2. Now, this 2 will be either a positive or negative 2. Okay? Because when you say negative 2 times negative 2, it will give us positive 2. Positive 2, it will give us the positive 4. Positive 2 times the positive 2, it will still give us the positive 4. No wonder we are saying the answer will be negative or positive 2. Okay, so that is how you work it out. Let's go to example number 2. Example number 2 says A varies directly as B and as the square of C. And the A is equal to 30, B is equal to 2.5, and the C is equal to 2. Find the value of K, the constant variation. Okay. Now, let's go to the solution. Let's see our solution here. How do we work out this one? Simple, very easy. So now we're saying A varies directly as B and the square of what? And the square of C. So, and the C squared. Now, that is how it will be. That is how our formula will be. Okay. So from there, what do we do? We are going to introduce the equal sign here, which is what equals K. Going to introduce the equals K. So this will be A will be equal to K B C squared. So this is what we are going to use. Now, find the K. So when A is equal to 30, well, so when there's A, we're going to put 30 is equal to K. Where there is a B, we are putting what? 2.5. So 2.5 times, where there is a C, we are putting 2. 2 squared. Okay, hope that you're following. So we work out this. So this will be 30 will be equals to k. There are 2.5. 2 times 2. It is what? It is a 4. Okay. 2 to the power of 2 it gives us 4. So this will be equal 30 will be equals to k. 2.5 times 4. It is giving us what? A 10. Okay, it is giving us a 10. So we can write that in a standard form, which is 10 what? 10k. Okay, write it in a standard form. So how do we remain with k this side? We divide both sides by 10. So we divide by 10 here, even there by 10. So this 10 will cancel and that 10 will cancel. We remain with k is equals to 10 there, 10 there, so what? It's 3. So the k is equals to 3. So now, as you have seen from the first example, meaning where there is a k, here we need to put what? 3 as we solve the next question. So, B says, find the value of A when B is 2 and C is 3. Let's do this. So we're saying A is equals to, where there is a k, we are putting 3 here. So we're saying 3bc squared. Okay, like that. Now, we need to find the value of A. So A will be equals to 3. B is 2. Okay. What is our C? Our C is 3 squared. So we work that out. So this will be, work that out. 3 times 2 is what? It is 6. Okay. So this is times 3 to the power of 3. 3 to the power of 2, that is 3 times 3. It will give us a 9. Okay? And what is 9 times 6? 9 times 6 gives us a 50 what? It gives us a 54. So 9 times 6 is giving us a 54. There. You have the value of what? Of A. Now, let's go to the last one. Our final question says, find the value of C when A is equals to 300 and B is equals to what? 4. So we're using this same formula. So we say A is equals to 3B and C what? Squared. So they have given us A. We replace A is 300 equals 3. And what is our B? Our B is 4. 4 C what? Squared. Okay. Our B is 4. So where there's B, we put 4. Our B is 4. Okay. Pardon there. So we're saying B is equals to what? To 4. So where there's B here, we replace with 4. And then we're finding C. We're finding C. So we work that one out to say 300 is equals to 3 times 4 gives us 12C what? Squared. How do you remain with the C squared here? We divide both sides by 12, even here by 12. Okay. I hope that you are what? You are following what we are doing there. Okay. So from there, what do? We cancel here. 12 here and 12 that, they will cancel each other, meaning that you're going to remain with the C squared, which will be equals to, how many times does 12 go into 300? It gives us a 25. Okay, so we have 25. So like we have done in the first question, when you reach this point, you need to get rid of this square root by introducing the what? The square root to both sides. And we know that when you square root both sides, the answer that we are going to have two answers, either a negative and a negative and a positive. So this square root, this will cancel. There will remain is C is equals to positive or negative. The square root of 25 is what? It is 5. Like that. Okay. So that is how you work out direct variation. Okay. So these were the two examples that we had. So the next lesson we are going to be looking at the inverse variation. Thank you very much for watching. Go through the video, watch it, rewind, pause it until you get the concept. Okay, thank you very much.